Here you go, bro. Are we willing to destroy our vacation to get to the top? You fell over because you were cramping. I wanted us to be the summit so bad. All right, so you're interested in getting on your bike and climbing all 10,023 feet of Haleakala. This is the same Haleakala that, according to Hawaiian lore, Maui got on top of it, lassoed the sun just to slow the sun down enough for his mom to get stuff done during the day. I know what you're thinking, and the answer is yes, it's the same Maui as the Disney movie. The same Haleakala that, according to Strava, is the world's longest paved climb. Yes, even the Haleakala that, when you consider the base of it being beneath the ocean sea level, it is taller than Mount freaking Everest. Even the same Haleakala that is 35 plus miles long, average grade of over 5%, with some areas going to over 10%, and literally only one spot that's flat right there for about a half mile. The rest is lots and lots of up and switchbacks. Check out this picture I found. This is literally part of the route. So after hearing all of that, you still want to do it? Well, I'm going to give you all of the pro tips to guarantee that you reach the top of Haleakala. Doing the ride the first full day we were in Maui was really easy because we were already waking up really early because we were on Idaho time. So I recommend doing the ride one of the first days you get to the island. If you don't want to deal with the hassle of bringing a bike on the airplane, I recommend renting a bike. We were on the west side of the island, so we rented from West Maui Cycles.
What do you think?
They carry Specialized, which is great because that's the only thing these cheeks will touch. All right, as is customary when doing this ride, for extra electrolytes, you fill your water bottle up with the water from the sea. Spam and egg, musa beef. Here you go, bro. If you're gonna do this ride, respect the Hawaiian tradition. Get one of these bad boys at any gas station. The salt from the Spam.
Yeah.
The protein from the egg.
Carbs from the rest, dude.
The sodium from the seaweed.
It's the best snack. Some say this is just ceremonial, but many say that it's sacred.
Nice, bro. Nice. Is it wet?
She's christened, bro.
Bro, it's like a Catholic baptism. Just a little sprinkle. To get the full 10,023 feet, you have to start at the ocean. So dip that rear tire in.
It really looks small from here. 450 feet already though, bro.
450 feet
450.
of 10,000.
We're almost 5%.
Okay, bro, what's the report?
750 feet.
5 miles. My Garmin just told me.
That's just 4, bro. Oh.
I also have a cold. Bro, let's just get our excuses out right now. I have a cold. Bro, can you confirm that? Like, how much was I hacking up on the way over?
Dude, I wore a mask, even though we're friends, and sleeping in the same house in the car ride.
Yeah, I was hacking up along on the way over. Going to Maui, I didn't feel great. A couple of my kids weren't feeling great, but we went anyways. The day we got home, Matt texted me saying that he just tested positive for COVID, so there's a good chance that me and my family gave it to him. And so there's a high likelihood that I did this ride with COVID, and as the ride goes on, you'll hear my voice, and it slowly starts just going away. I could barely talk once we got to the end. And while being overtrained, bro, medically diagnosed.
I have a medical condition.
Dude, no joke, Matt was diagnosed with overtrained syndrome. He had to go to a doctor. Like, he's been training for marathons and half marathons for the past year or two, and then just all of a sudden couldn't run one day. And so he hasn't been on the bike for like 6 months and wanted to do this ride still. Remember, you're in Hawaii, guys. Enjoy it. Kula Marketplace. This is our stop for water. You know you get to Kula Marketplace by the super steep sidewalk. It's a good stop if you don't have anybody following you in the car. They sell, I mean, a bunch of food, obviously, but then also, oh, dude, Christmas stuff. Do we need any Christmas stuff? We also brought a little bit of nutrition to put into our bottles out of our back pockets, which was helpful. Once we got back on our bikes, we crossed 3,500 feet. Like, this is where the ride actually begins.
This is where it begins.
No food, no gas. 22 miles. Immediately kicks up. Oh gosh. Mile 0.
Here we go.
All right, guys. Pro tip number 9. Cheat just a little bit if you can. This is Matt's wife and family. If you listen closely, you can hear my free hub clicking. I am definitely not pedaling and just hanging onto the car. Oh, dude. Lacey, that little breather, that's going to be the difference between me getting to the top and not getting to the top.
Great.
Banana me. Thanks, Lacey. We weren't really counting on getting any food from Matt's family, but dude, that banana came at a really good moment for me. These fools on mountain bikes get a ride in a car to the top of the mountain, watch the sunrise, and then come down, and they always got something really witty to say to you. They wear full face helmets just in case they biff it. They got rain jackets on. Good one. We saw probably 4 groups doing this, and I heard that same joke 3 times. Get new material, folks. All right, switchbacks have commenced. All right, so we're about right there. This is where the switchbacks, in my mind, get a little bit harder. I think some of them go over 10%. And this is where the ride of 10,000 feet becomes real. Still got a long ways to go. We landed on the island yesterday.
Yeah.
We decided to do this first day. Are we willing to destroy our vacation to get to the top?
I think so.
I think I am.
Yeah.
If it means laying in bed for the rest of the week while we're in Hawaii, just to say that I could get to the top, I'll do that. All right, about to enter the park. The park entrance is about 10 miles from the top, and you're gonna need $15 to get in on a bike. Just for my mental sanity, I'm gonna put the Garmin in the pocket so I don't have to look at it anymore. Can't do it, bro.
I turned that off a while ago, dude.
I just can't do it. With me being sick and Matt not training the last few months, it was such a mind trip looking at the Garmin and seeing how slow we were going. So I just had to put it in the back pocket and not think about it anymore. We're at the first visitor center. First of like what, 2 or 3?
Yeah.
Soon after you enter the park, you're gonna see the visitor center on the right. If you need to fill up your water bottles alongside the building, there's a restroom with the hose.
Mwah. Mwah.
Okay, bro. The guy at the bike shop, he said to make sure if we did one thing right,
Yeah.
it would be to leave some in the tank for the last 3,000.
Bro, I end most workouts with more in the tank than I have right now.
Okay.
Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, tank's empty is what I'm saying.
But bro, you're on fumes or like literally empty?
I feel like I'm on empty.
A few moments later.
My hamstrings are just toast.
Look loungy, bro. The first triathlon that Matt and I did together, his seat was probably 6 inches too low. Today it was probably, I don't know, 1.5 inches, 2 inches, and now he's paying the price. He is super sore at this point. So how you living right now?
Just got a life.
Oh, dude, bro, you fell over because you were cramping. We literally, we stopped next to the sign, dude. 2 miles of summit. Bro, you gotta stop, dude.
We're so close.
Seizing up. Can only pedal like 200 meters at a time, but still wants to finish. What a legend. Oh gosh, air's getting thin.
Yeah, good, thanks.
It's been a rough bowl of us. The entire morning, Matt and I were joking about how Haleakala didn't even look that big from down below. And to be honest, it didn't. I mean, I live in Idaho. It's fairly mountainous, and it really reminded me of like the foothills outside of town. But as you go up, it gets just gnarlier and gnarlier, and nothing is more soul crushing than this moment right here. You kind of take a curve and you can see the top, but it pitches up super steep, at least steep for everything we've done the entire day. I wanted this to be the summit so bad, but it's actually up that climb. Dude, in this moment, I wanted to put Matt on my back, but I couldn't do it. He needed to walk just for a little bit to loosen up before the summit. With one final grunt and Matt's family cheering us on, this is basically the music that was going through my head the last little bit of this ride. We had done it. We rode our bikes all 10,023 feet to the summit of Haleakala, but there was one thing missing. Arriving, it just felt a little anticlimactic. There weren't a lot of people, but I don't think they fully appreciated what we had just accomplished, so I had to take matters into my own hands. Hey everyone, I just want to thank you all for being up here for our grand finale and to cheer us on. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much. Dude, I've been trying to tell Matt that he shouldn't descend this, and he told me if he chugs the banana, it's all downtown. First of all, you can't chug a banana.
Watch me.
And it's not downtown, bro. It's just not.
I mean, we're on to Kahului.
I'm cold, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, dude.
Pants. Fleece pants.
My wonderful wife gave Lacey my jacket. Oh, there it goes. My ears just popped. Oh, dude. This jacket is heaven sent. All right, just got back to the resort. The last pro tip that I want to give is if you're coming to Maui on vacation and you're doing this ride, especially if it's like the first part of the week of your vacation, don't worry about sunscreen, because the nice thing about the climb, there's all these switchbacks, and so you're basically like a rotisserie chicken. You go down one side, the sun hits one side of your head, your body, then you come back, the sun hits the other side of the body, so you get a real nice even tan all over. And then like bonus points if you have like holes on the side of your helmet to give like a cool design on your head. So that's my final tip. I hope you guys found this helpful.